ought to take his invisible sword. Could come in handy.
Marigold, you could be a warrior yet.
Oh, I hope not.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Captain, I heard something. Shut up, Lieutenant. You're always hearing things.
Ah.
Shh. Where are the Dwimmer Lakes we're supposed to meet? In the tree, huh? You two go in there.
Sword and sorcery, the rules are kind of there for you, and you can just learn them. You can, you can open the Dungeons and Dragons manual and it will explain to you, or you can read a book about mythology and folklore, and it will just explain to you what an elf is, what a dwarf is, what powers a dragon has, that sort of thing. And whereas sci-fi, you'd have to actually think of planets and species, and you'd have to create a lot more than I think at that age I was advanced enough to do on my own. Whereas with the heroic fantasy genre, the basic rules are kind of laid out for you. And so I really started looking at my favorite stories, fantasy and science fiction, and trying to figure out what were the elements that a story needed to have, and trying to put together something that hit all those beats, I guess you could say.
Slyfinger, we meet again.
My lord, I tried.
I should kill you, but I can use your help to find those three troublemakers.
I've done nothing but help you since I found them.
Watch your tongue, thief.
Don't expect any more assistance from me, you disfigured...
One more word about my curse, and I snap your neck.
Because the film had been sitting in a closet for 25 plus years, I didn't know if it had deteriorated or not, but I got the footage transferred, and as well as some other early high school material that was in that same box. So I got to see some other long lost films from that period. And at the same time that all this was going on, I was also digging out a notebook that I had still had on me after all these years, that had the handwritten script, the original comic book, and all these sorts of notes and sketches and all this material on the movie.
I got you. You could have broke my hat, you hoody-do.
It's a chuzzy hat, you dwarf. Hey, Fluffy's back.
Howdy, Fluffy. What'd you bring us?
And it shows you could just go ahead and make, what you've seen in a regular movie for very, very cheap. And that basically anybody could just pick up a camera and make something low budget.
Then accept these as well. The sword and shield belong to Silverspear. And this map.
But Anilon, he can't go alone. Well, Telemus, good luck. You're gonna need it.
Then our elf lookout, Marigold, will go.
Me?
I give you a dagger.
Telemus gets a lot of cool stuff and all I get is a dagger?
You shouldn't talk to him like that.
Well, my God, he didn't have to turn me into a mushroom.
It wasn't until, as I was working my way through the movie, it wasn't until I got to the scene with the trolls that I suddenly really realized what an epic undertaking this movie was. Because when I was transcribing the script, I kind of thought, alright, the scene with the trolls, it's all dialogue, there's no action or anything, so probably that's going to end up being a scene that's a little bit boring once the movie's all put together. But when I was putting that scene together and putting the dialogue in and realizing that I had all this overlapping dialogue, that I had written that much character-based humor and had done that much lip sync at that age, and was having to do so much work to synchronize it all, and I realized that only now was it technically possible to make the movie that I was trying to make as a kid, because now we have desktop editing and you can actually synchronize things to the frame.
That's how you know it smells. Do not do so. Come on, let us out.
No way! Who is that? No one intelligent.
The Search for Silverspear is a stop-motion animated feature that I made when I was between 13 and 15 years of age. It was filmed from 1987 to 1989 on Super 8 film, and it's a sword and sorcery adventure story.